Yes,
All
I think
right.
we're ready.
Take
Drew,
it
you
away.
ready? I'm ready. You ready?
I am ready.
We're all ready.
I am ready, Cody.
Drew, before we get to talking about the stuff we're supposed to talk about, I have a question I've been dying to ask you. You ready?
Yeah.
Santa Clarita Diet. I loved it. I thought it was fabulous. You played a zombie. What were you noshing on? What did they make you eat?
You know, the special effects guys, Mike Tinsley and his whole team, they would change it up for me every day so that I would get a genuine reaction. So some days it was like dried apples, and the next day it was like wet cake, like molded into a shape. It was
Gross.
always fun and always new.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, now we can get on to the business of the day. I've been dying to know that. By the way, Timothy Oliphant, everybody needs a partner like Timothy in that show. He was so great in that. He was so great.
Yeah,
Very
Joel
supportive.
Hammond is total husband goals, that's for sure.
Okay, it's Scarymore week on your show.
It is!
Yes!
Drew Scarrymore!
What are you guys doing special for Halloween?
Well, today we have Adam Sandler, for his new film, Hubie Halloween, which I'm convinced is destined to become a classic because it's a Halloween comedy, and there's not a ton of those around.
True.
So I love it. I'm excited. I feel like this is going to be an annual thing. And we just have a really fun week. Dr. Phil, Anne Hathaway, and then we've got lots of Halloween-themed stuff. We have costume contests. Everyone in the wall, our VFFs is dressing up. It looks like let's make a deal around here. I am so excited. I just cannot. And then Friday, we have a big theme show with lots of really epic surprises that I'm very excited about.
Now, I saw Hubie Halloween, and I was a little disappointed because everybody was in it but you and I. As a matter of fact, I think I was in it. I just didn't realize I was in it. But you didn't make a cameo in it. I kept looking for you.
No, and I was actually on the set too because Adam was kind enough to do the pilot when I was filming this, like basically to audition for this job. I flew to Boston and interviewed him as like my Barbara Walters sit down. And so I was there at Hubie Halloween, but I'm not in it.
He couldn't just sneak you in?
I was on a mission to try and get this show. He had his job, I had mine. But as always, we intersected.
Yeah, fantastic, fantastic. By the way, we are loving the show. Now, I want to ask you one other question while I get you here. You don't have a studio audience right now because of the COVID stuff. Are you looking forward to actually having people in the studio, or are you fine with the way it is?
Well, you know, it's interesting because I didn't want to launch the show in any way that didn't feel right. Like, we'll put a pin in this and deal with it later. I wanted to launch in a way that I felt really good about. So I love our virtual friends and family, and we zero in on them, and we talk to them every day, and they come on the news, and they're throughout the show, which I really love. And then we have our awesome crew here. So I am surrounded in a bunch of humans, and we laugh and joke, and there's a lot of life on the set, and I think you can feel that. So there's no stale, stagnant home show, like crickets, sounds going on. There's a lot of vibe and energy in life here. Like, guys, you want to say something?
Yeah, guys. Yeah, there you go. There you go. No,
Thank you so much for representing.
no silence and crickets like we have in our studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think energy is the key, and we have a lot of life here at the show. And if one day we get to have a studio audience, well, that will be so interesting. Because we started out a whole other way. So who knows where things are going? Evolutions will occur.
Okay, well, if you need somebody to fill the audience seat, I'm in. I'm in. I
Well,
want to come.
Cody, if you ever need a bow tie, buddy, and I read your morning scroll, and it seems like it's a good day, and you didn't get a lot of sleep, and you're wearing a brown bow tie, and you're listening to Dan and Shay. And I read the whole dossier. I love a morning check-in with everybody. That's how it should be.
She's got your number, buddy. Yeah.
Just get a little hot here in the studio. Hello, clip. Thank you, Drew. Thank you very much. Drew Barrymore show starts right after our show. We are the Drew Barrymore lead-in.
Yes.
Or she is the
Thank you, Cody. I'm honored. It's a pleasure to work with you and tag team.
Thank you. Bye, Drew. Bye.
Bye, Cody.